winter storm warning in effect for heavy snow. Those planning travel in the warned area should be prepared for hazardous conditions and plan accordingly.
So one of the things that I do when I'm digging is just tune into what my shovel goes through. So right now we can feel this sun crust that the shovel goes through, right? You can see it like wiggling. And you can feel the bottom drop out as your shovel goes through that. Awesome. So a couple of things that are important with snow pits is snow science is part science and part voodoo magic, is what I would say. And so as much science as we can have, the better off we are. So what I mean is we want to collect good data, which means digging a really straight, square, neat snow pit, which means you want to shovel with a nice flat back rather than nice and rounded. So that's something I like, and I also like a shovel with enough blade to be able to move snow quickly for digging a pit and getting out quickly, and also for rescuing my partner. So I don't want a teaspoon, right? Exactly. Once I get a nice clean pit wall, the first thing I'm going to do is just take one step back. And what you all were saying is exactly right. When I see this pit, I immediately have suspicions, right? What I look for are thin gray lines in my snow pit, any change in color or change in texture. What I see here is there's a change right here, right? And this is our sun crust that we could feel our shovel go through. The other thing I see is right here. See this one? This again is another crust when I push on it, and down here, right? And this is where our shovel just dropped to the bottom. And this is our weak, rotten foundation of only getting one snowstorm in November and then it going high and dry till January, right? So that's my foundation. So if I step back, when I dig a snow pit, we all want to go skiing and riding, right? We don't want to spend 2 hours in the snow pit. So we want to have a hypothesis right away. I want to know what's going on with this gray line, and this gray line. How strong is it? And how much energy does it fail with? So those are the things we want to check out. So avalanche terrain, our most common avalanche terrain is between 30 and 45 degrees, right? And our prime time angle is 38 degrees. So one of the things I want to know is how steep my snow pit is, and then how steep the terrain I'm going to ski in is, or ride in is. And there's a few ways we can measure that. There's separate inclinometers. There's also, the ski pole actually has an inclinometer on it. I can set this pole on the snow and read, I've got a bubble level telling me that this is 30 degrees. So if I dig my snow pit in terrain that's somewhere around 25 to 30 degrees, I'm going to get more valid data than if I dig on 10 degree slopes, right? So, and then as we raise this slope angle, my bubble level just changes and I can read that slope angle off of that. So we're in a safe, representative, and polite spot. We've got some ideas of things that we want to test. And the first thing I'm going to do is just start testing them. Snow saw.